Guys, today I present to you the Toyota Crown. This specific one is the RS trim level. What that means is that it has that aspect of sportiness added to it. So the Crown is basically a Toyota made vehicle that is tailored for people who are ideally upper middle class, who want that aspect of luxury and sportiness and classicness, because it can be placed alongside the BMW 5 Series, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. I mean, someone who's going to buy this, they might as well buy those options. However, they are German cars, so you have to also consider that as a part of your considerations when you're trying to buy such a vehicle. This particular one comes with a 2.5 liter hybrid engine. Other engine options are the 3.5 liter V6 and the 2 liter turbocharged engine option. So according to what you're looking for in this vehicle, you're going to select your engine option. The hybrid one is the more subtle of between the two because it lies in between. It gives you a good balance of power and fuel economy. At the same time, it's the it's given that it goes silent, because hybrid engines are usually silent, especially around the city when you're driving at low speeds. It will give you that comfort, you see. The Crown has evolved from the first generation to this generation, and there's a further generation that is coming after this one. We have seen drastic changes, especially in the new Crown, but for this one we can see the preservation of some of the key aspects of the vehicle. Looking at the front of the car, it has a bit of resemblance with the outgoing Toyota Crown, especially the grille and the headlights. It's only that apart from, as I noticed, some changes in the angles and some smoothness, some curves have been introduced in the overall design of the vehicle. But otherwise, you will definitely identify it as a Crown even if you see it from far and it's the first time you've seen it. It definitely looks like a Toyota Crown. Moving on to the side, we have 18-inch alloy wheels. They are chrome-like, and I love that low profile tires. However, if you don't take care of these tires, you'll end up messing them up. Like you can see here, someone was driving over some curbs na akaiguariza, so it's unfortunate. It's a pretty long sedan compared alongside with the BMW 5 Series or the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. It's about 4.9 meters in length. That's around 5 meters in length, pretty long. So if you're driving such a vehicle, you need to be aware of that, because especially someone who's been driving a short wheelbase car and has messed up calculations for corners and stuff. At the rear side is where the sportiness has been really emphasized. We can see the RS badge on the right side of the vehicle. It's Mapale RS. Take a look at those rear tail lights. I love how fresh they look. And then down below we have a quad exhaust system, which is a real exhaust. Sio zile zimebandikwa tu pale for the show. They are actual exhaust coming from all the way from the engine, which is at the front. Let's see what we have here on the inside. So the first thing I'm going to test is the noise insulation. Opening the doors, we can feel the noise that's coming from outside. And then when I close the doors, you can feel how ambient it is inside here. So the first thing that you can note on the inside is the screens. We have two screens or two displays that are available in the center console. One is at my arm's reach, and the other one is far up ahead over there. So I want to understand what's the difference between the screen above, that ambient sound, screen above, and the screen down below over here. So with that, nimewasha display so that I can be able to see what's going on. So
ETC card is not inserted.
Yeah, blah blah. So one thing I noticed that the displays may duplicate. What is being seen here is what is also being seen here. So if I do anything from over here, in a reflect pale juu, maybe that's for the purpose of someone who's maybe amekayo side ingine anaweza ona pia what's going on in the infotainment. Otherwise, this screen also eliminates the purpose of the buttons, the traditional way of controlling like your AC. If you want to control your AC, kuna button ya ku access the AC over here, and then after that, okay, the car needs to be on for this to function. So let me turn it on. Being a hybrid, haina hiyo grunt when you switch on the vehicle. Yeah, so now this is me controlling the AC. One thing I can notice after using that display is that you can slow response. So there's a delay, ama ile latency, tunaitanga latency, delay when I tap the screen and when it reflects on the display over there. So it's not the best in terms of if you compare this with like a Range Rover, you'll find that or a Mercedes-Benz, utapata the input is very responsive on those other vehicles. This being the seat where your executive person will be sitting at, I'm at the back left, and so far so good. So the sitting position is amazing. I'm comfortable all the way from my back to my thighs and to my feet. There's a lot of leg room available for me down there, so if I want to stretch my legs, I am free to do all of that. Available for me is also a center armrest where I can rest my arm as well. Now I may extend all the way to the front, so all the way to my palm. As I place pale, na iko ergonomic. That's the best word I can use for such a scenario. Over here I can also open to reveal other cup holders for the back seat. Me being the executive person, I expect to have such amenities. Check this feature out. So because the rear seat or the back left is actually the executive seat position, they can use these controls over here to adjust this front seat for maximum comfortability. So right now I have moved it all the way to the front. That way I can enjoy my space maximally, yeah. Naweza pia recline na hapo, so inaenda mbele. That means I don't really have to go to the front ndo ni move ile kiti ya pale mbele.